Hey, I've had my PIP review on the phone with a young lady. Took about 50 minutes. She thanked me for being very open um, about autism and ADHD. Um, do I know how I've got along? No, they could take everything off me, but I doubt that. But yeah, done all that. So I've now got to wait to hear. She says all she does is just writes down the answers to my questions, which I answered, my answers to her questions, which I answered comprehensively and thoroughly. Um, in fact, I think I gave her an education on ADHD, to be quite truthful. Um, then again, it's my place to do so, isn't it? Yeah, so we've done that. And I'm still waiting for the skip. That's not turned up yet. But that could be coming any day, any day, any time. I've also been doing some more work in here in the studio room. I'm currently working on that bit over there. But yeah, keep listening out for like a lorry with a skip on. Some of this in the shop. You done me cheap. Fanta Afterlife. Apple. In fact, I'll have a little glass of that if I can get the top off. In fact, I'm just going to just a little mouthful, see what it tastes like. The bin man ain't been today either. So I'm waiting for the bin man and the skip. Really don't know how my personal independent payment review went because they don't tell you. But to be honest, I think I answered everything completely thoroughly. There was no trick. Well, I can see what they're getting at. There are some trick questions, not to trick me, but to trick people. But to be honest, I could see that a mile away. Do you know what I mean? I could see exactly what was what. Yeah. She said, "Thank you for being so open and honest about your sort of disorders." I suppose at the end of the day, it's the most shockingest thing I've ever come across. ADHD and autism, age 50. Yeah. So I should hear in about 6 weeks. That's the bin man. I can hear. Flooded everywhere around here. Let me see if I can tip some of this. Oh, I'm just going to put my phone down while I tip some of this drink into a can. Oh. God, it's green. I've seen this one before. The guy Asian in the shop done me a good deal on it. anyway. You know, skit it. Then I can crack on in here. I've got to do the ceiling. I'm doing that tonight. I've been working over that side of the room, clearing all the floor. Bash that ceiling quickly, roll that over, and then I'm moving all the carpets up so I can do this one first in here. Crazy, eh? Been working hard all night. The people still couldn't catch me out. She was quite nice, actually, the girl. Just like loads of questions on how my ADHD and my ASD affects me. I did tell her, well, once a month I grow long hair and go crazy now. I told her exactly what my meltdown. Well, you've all seen my crazy meltdowns and that when I sort of lose it. I told her about that. Boom. Bosh. There's the 10. And there's really wet. I've got to stick them on. 2 to put there. And then, bam, 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 I've got, once I've tiled them, because that's all of them, I've got some posh edging to go on there. Yeah, got another deck there. There's a few bits of hi-fi stuff here. I've got a quad amp. I'll show everybody that tonight. Yeah, I've got a quad amp and a CD player that you can put about 5 million CDs in. Boom! It's the specials. I'll bring some speakers up. Got to sort that pile of records. Hoover all this. And then start laying the carpet from. Might have a few tiles in here. I might start that side and come across. I don't know where that skip is. And again, they did say if it wasn't in, they were just going to whop it over the wall. I've got like the biggest skip going. We could always do a camp in the skip, stealth camp in the skip. How about that? And my wheelbarrow, right, that I had hidden up while camping, someone's nicked it. They left me a little camouflage tent there, right, and nicked my wheelbarrow. What they don't realise, though, is I'm going to get it back. Yeah. Well, they might throw it in the river. I'm not sure. Let's try this green Fanta. Lime, that ain't too bad. Yeah, a few more pictures to put up. Measure that window. I've got some blinds. Look up there. It's all happening. Well, it will be when a skip gets here. And again, to get it on where it needs to put it, you might have to go on my next door neighbour's drive. But I think them skip lorries, they can actually go like that, can't they? flip it back. So you might be able to just place it over the wall. I can hear the binman, right? The bin man's normally like really early in the morning. Pretty sure I can hear him out there. Yeah. I think my PIP review went all right. Probably get a letter next week. We're cutting all your money off. No, they won't be doing that. Wow. I'm just getting a tent. Sort the tent out. But to be honest, it ain't worth it until that skips here. So we've had all morning and all afternoon just rain. She was asking how my meds affect me, so I was explaining how amphetamine affects me. Crazy. So I think now they give it to the DWP, who will know nothing about autism or ADHD. She said, oh, they may want to ask you some more questions on the phone. I said, go for it anytime. Just call me up. Yeah. It's not like the ADHD is going to go tomorrow, is it? You can come out of the womb with it. In fact, you're in the womb developing with it. Because it's all hereditary. Normally along the father's track line. But saying that, mothers can give it to their kids as well. If your mother was a heavy drinker during pregnancy. But the most common way is the way I've got it genetically passed down. I had it, I've got it, my dad had it, and then my granddad probably had it as well. Because we're all a bit lively. But saying that, it can skip a generation. So it could be with like your granddad, but then miss your dad and then get you. Yeah. Crazy, eh? The world of neurological brain disorders. Dopamine, to be correct. Use the correct terminology. Or the serotonin, but mainly with ADHD, it's dopamine, which is your feel happy chemical, your reward sort of chemical. So what you find is the ADHD kids would be running around doing all the naughty stuff because they're not getting a buzz. The only way they're getting a buzz is by running around doing naughty stuff, if you get me. That's how that works. You could have, well, my life's been like that. I've had brilliant roads going that way, but I've had naughty roads going that way, and I've always gone down the naughty ones. But saying that, I didn't know I was doing it at the time but now I do. Now I've got a diagnosis. Crazy, eh? Who's that? He emailed me. Right, anyway, I'll be back in a little while.